back to the Minus 20 podcast. I'm Jay, your game master. We are playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition, our homebrew campaign, Vigilante, and I am here with, in a warm basement room with a bunch of friends. I'm here with Diana.
Hi, I'm Diana. I play Kira.
I'm here with John.
Hi, I'm John. I play Marth.
I'm here with James.
Playing Bo Poncho.
I'm here with Holly.
We have had some sugar this morning.
Yes, we have.
And some
Is that your
caffeine.
character name?
Yes.
Sugar's the new character?
Sugar.
Sugar.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sugar.
Sugar bun.
I'm playing Serafina
The
/
gnome.
Angel of Death.
Yeah.
I feel like Sugar would be a Leshy, and only I can be the Leshy. So.
Oh, all Leshy
Ooh.
campaign.
We could, yeah, that sounds like an odd job to me. And I'm here with Nate.
Hail and well met.
Hail,
I play
well met to you.
That's Nate on sugar.
Wait, that's your go-to greeting on in our Strength of Thousands campaign,
Mhm.
isn't it? Oh yeah.
It gets more formal the more stimulants he gets.
That's right.
Yeah. Unless I know how to speak it in another language. In James's game, I speak in Elvish when we greet.
I thought it meant in like real language, like Greek or
No.
yeah. Okay.
Let.
Anyways, I don't want to do a specific band today. I just want to tout some of the other things we've got going on in the game. We should probably let people know we have some extra content that they can access.
Really cool content.
Amazing. Actually, it is pretty cool. Holly, you want to give us a plug on what we've got on our Patreon?
I love our Patreon. I know I have to say that, but it's also true.
Yeah.
We have some really fun stuff on there. We've got the Hot Dish, where we talk about, it's like the BTS of the podcast. We talk about our characters. We kind of recap the episodes. They're all really fun. Most of them are funny.
Diana, what's
Most
our
of them.
catchphrase?
What?
What's our catchphrase?
What's cooking?
Yeah. So if you're not tired of us by the end of the episode, which how could you be? You can check out about 4 episodes or so. We do a little recap and talk about those. We also have a few Odd Jobs episodes, which are the one-shots based in the same world that Jay created, but different characters, sometimes different players. Those are fun too. Hopefully by the time you hear this, we'll have some more up there. Yeah. And the best part is it supports us and helps us make a better show for you. So check it out.
Jay writes a blog.
And Jay writes a blog every week, and that is free.
Free. You don't even have to sign up for
You
our
don't even
Patreon.
have to pay money. You can go check it out. He talks about all things Pathfinder and sometimes other stuff too, but
Yeah.
it's very cool.
Because my brain does this, I'd like to point out that when you said that we do a BTS, I know you meant behind the scenes, but I really like the idea of all of us doing like a Korean pop band.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Oh, you don't want to hear me sing.
We also have a Discord channel you can join. And I know, Diana, you're a fan of interacting with folks there.
I love Discord. Yeah, we have a Discord channel. We have posted things about the characters, but really we just like to banter. We have a channel where we recap each episode for spoilers and we discuss it. And it's just a lot of fun to interact with listeners and the community to learn how to play the game and to laugh at the silly things we do. So yeah, join our Discord. It's -20 and you get to see all of our funny memes.
-20 podcast community. You can find our links on
Yeah, it is fun.
our socials.
Now, if you're listening to this on YouTube, we are also available on all the podcast apps, Spotify, iTunes. What are they calling it now?
Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts, thank you. I'm a podcast addict man myself. Now, if you're an audio listener, we also are on YouTube. James, you want to talk up the YouTube channel since you do all the editing? And
Yeah, no, the YouTube channel's going great right now. Up to, I think, episode like 32, we even post the maps and all the sidebar of everything on there. We did a quick deviation just to go to podcast only format recently, but there's still a lot of other really good short form content and other things just to enjoy on there. So if you want to learn a little bit how to play, that's nice. And otherwise, you can also comment in there, and that definitely helps us. Like and subscribe.
Like
And it's hockey
subscribe.
season, if you're wondering why we scaled back
Yeah.
the...
Hockey season in Minnesota is serious stuff.
That's right.
Yeah, no, it's every Saturday, Sunday, and then every like Tuesday, Wednesday, but that's outside hockey. And then there's also my backyard rink where
Yes.
I have to keep that in order so that she can play on the days that she doesn't already have practice.
Man, she's gonna be an amazing player.
Yes. Or just have an awesome childhood.
So yeah, like and subscribe us on our YouTube channel. That would be great. Thanks everybody. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
check, if you like the show, check out some of those other channels, and
Let us
sign
know
up.
if there's other things that you want to see.
Yes.
Come
Yeah.
s-
We might
come
not
say
do
hi.
it, but just let us know.
All right. One quick what I got wrong.
Just one?
Oops. We're
We're getting better.
I only do one per ep. I don't know if you noticed.
It's not
we
that you
have
have
such a long
one.
So we
list.
have content going for the next year and a half.
Yeah,
in
we
the-
got plenty
in the
of
hopper.
intro content. So during the warehouse where you guys are sneaking up on Boss Hatchet, we did a thing during exploration. You guys readied in action. Remember when that little metallic dog was coming around? And you guys readied actions to strike when he appeared. Can't do that in Pathfinder. There is no surprise rounds in Pathfinder. What I should have done is had you guys roll initiative, and then you could have readied an action as part of your turn in initiative. So Pathfinder leans on stealth for surprise. You can always avoid notice as an exploration activity, which means you are rolling stealth. You roll a stealth check for your hidden status, and you use that roll for your stealth status when combat starts. In addition, you would also roll stealth for initiative, but it's kind of two separate rolls, right? So even if you go first, like if you go last in the order, you could still be hidden to everyone, undetected. The cool thing about the stealth is when combat starts, and if you are, you beat their perception DCs with your stealth check, you start the combat undetected. So they don't know where you are on the map at all. It is possible for all of you to go after the enemy, but the enemy have no idea where anyone is. And kind of that's how surprises are done. Like the enemy has to waste checks to seek or do other things, and then you get to go without any danger of attacks from the enemy. It's kind of complicated. It's one of the more like
No way.
yeah.
Pathfinder complicated?
What?
Makes that probably what I would have done. I think I mentioned I would have had you roll initiative before you did those things, but give you the option of avoiding, like typically at the beginning of exploration, I ask you for what you're doing, but at any time, just as a reminder, you can change up what you're doing. You could stop scouting and
Okay.
pop into avoid notice.
I did not know that.
Yeah, you're not forced to stay in any one activity during exploration. All right, last time we left off, we were in an interesting pickle.
Pickle
Okay,
tips.
Grandpa.
Pickle. Gee whiz. I don't even know where to start. So the innocent 6 who are being tried as the Vigilant were being tried in an open courtyard in front of the jailhouse. Large crowd had come to watch. You guys show up. I forgot the hero point. Well, this will dovetail nicely into hero point. John,
Oh, that's me.
Marth, the zip lined down
Yeah,
that
good
was
job,
awesome.
Good job.
into the
Mhm.
courtyard, and in so roused the people and the Hammers, Utia's new, I guess, gang, who were looking to free the 6, as it were. So hero point to John.
Yay!
And then you jumped into the fray. Turns out there were a couple of axe gangs there waiting for you as well. And then the town guard began marching to clear out the crowd. And then the judges and lawyers for the trial started rushing into the jail. And then the 6 vigilante are being frog marched also into the jail.
The fake vigilante.
With air quotations.
That's right.
Vigilante.
I should note that I want to remind everyone that the courtyard is difficult terrain because it is currently filled with people. All right, back to the top of the round. The
I'm
witness
so ready. Okay.
is up.
I'm going to target this. Is it called a swarm of people?
The troop?
The troop.
Which one? The axe
the
enforcers
east of
or
me.
the city guard squad?
I'm going to do the axe enforcers because we're trying to protect Utia and her
So-
hammers.
Just to set the picture here, the witness is pushing her way through the crowd towards the iron gate or the iron fence on the outskirts of this courtyard in front of the
To the
jail.
north.
And sort of in between an axe enforcer gang and the city guard squadron.
So, the axe enforcers, I'm going to first use devise a stratagem on the group closest to Utia.
All right.
And I rolled very, very poorly.
Tell us what you rolled,
I
Diana.
rolled a 5.
A 5 is poor.
I'm not going to use
I'm going to disagree with some of the semantics. You didn't roll poorly. It's just that the result was poor.
Oh, thanks.
Your rolling
Thanks,
was
Jay.
excellent. Sorry. Like I'm an editor over here.
It's like a charity.
I know, right?
No.
So these are
You
not
tried?
That's right.
these are not part of an investigation. So that devise a stratagem was an action.
That's correct.
I'm going
I should say, yeah, you had 2 investigations going. One was Grogan, done.
Yep.
And the other one was that spider symbol.
that was on Grogan's calf.
That was on Grogan's cap. This
Yeah.
has nothing to do with
Oh,
it.
I did something with the fountain. I saw something on the fountain, but I didn't think I opened an investigation. Never mind. That was just odd.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just odd.
So first action was devise a stratagem. Second action, I'm going to try to demoralize.
Okay, are you using that? Are you declaring that? So you need to declare now with the devise a stratagem whether you're using it for a skill stratagem or a strike stratagem.
What can I, like, if I use it as a skill stratagem, what do I do with that? Like, I know I can recall knowledge, but I don't think.
You can demoralize as a skill.
Oh, I can?
So you can add that bonus to demoralize.
Okay, then I'll do it. It's not going to do anything because it's a
Although,
5.
you know, I'm going to stop you here. I mentioned, we talked about the troop rules last session.
Yep.
So similar to, I said it's similar to a swarm. There are some big differences. But one of the similarities is things that are target a single individual will have no effect on the troop.
Got it.
So demoralize in this case would not have an effect on the troop.
Okay. So then I will still use it as an attack because I'm going to take the half damage from one of my feats.
Okay. If you want.
Should I just roll the damage die?
I think what you do is roll the attack and it will use that 5 as part of the attack.
Yep.
So it's possible this is still a hit, but you don't know yet. 15 is a miss.
But I can still do my damage die, and it's going to be half of that, which is a d6. Oh, and I rolled a 6, so 3 damage still. So that was my second action. And my third action is I will attack, I guess, the same swarm at map.
All right.
And that was a 16 on the die for a 19.
That is a hit.
And that's a 5, so 5 damage.
5 extra damage. Cool.
That's my turn.
Right. It is the Hammers and Utia's turn. Now, Utia is the commander of this group. Basically, they get 5 actions as a whole. They can split up 3 and 2. I think we'll use the Hammers to move. They're going to come up on this X group here. And Utia is going to be right up there with them. That's one action. And then for their second action, the Hammers are going to chop them down. This is their action. They melee attack as an emanation. So they attack everything within 5 feet of all their tokens. And this is similar to a swarm. This is a reflex save. They automatically do the damage, and then the opponent makes a reflex save. So I'm going to have the Axe Enforcer gang roll their reflex. They roll 13 on the die for a 25, which is a success, so they'll take half of this bludgeoning damage. Ooh, 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, no.
So they take no damage. As these 2 groups come up, I guess it must be some sort of tentative, like, street gang brawl here, but no damage is done. And then Utia is going to go ahead.
They're too busy doing choreography.
Yeah, doing the, right?
Exactly.
The hammers
Sharks
and
and
the
the jets.
axes.
Gangs in New York.
She's got her hammer out. She's going to go ahead and strike with her hammer. Oh, natural 20.
Woo!
This is fun. Who says you can't do solo play in Pathfinder? 22 damage on this thing. So that removes 2 of these tokens. She takes them all the way down to 1/4 of their strength. And then this Axe Enforcer, I'm going to push remaining token there where the other one was. And then she's going to make a second attack. So the way the book describes troop rules is when you do damage, a 3, 4, a 7 is a miss. When you do damage, it's not necessarily killing everybody. Sometimes it'll just affect the morale of the troops. So I imagine watching Utia come up against her former members would cause them to question what they're doing, and a lot of them run off with that attack.
Guys, the 7th ward doesn't even need us. They got Utia.
Gosh. And then with her third action, I guess this is terrible. You never do this in Pathfinder. She's just going to go ahead and and use her attack on the third map increment, and that is a 1.
Oh.
Okay.
Warden, you're up.
So I can't use all my cool stuff because it affects an enemy and not many enemies. So I'm just
Guess you got a double grip, these babies.
But then I can't dueling parry, and I feel like being surrounded by 2 people or 2 troops is gonna.
Now remember, the troop damage is an emanation that is similar to a swarm. It is a saving throw damage one, not a 2-hit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then I should stay in 2-hand.
Or you can leave these guys to the hammers. Start making our way in.
I think I did the math from the top of the building. It was like 16 turns or something for me to get there. Just
It's gonna be a long
because of the
episode.
difficult terrain. Like it was too far away. So yeah, I'll just take a hack at the troops in front of me.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
17 on the die for a 28.
That is a hit.
Oh,
Oh,
dang.
really good.
Big numbers.
21 damage.
As you swing, like Conan the Barbarian, right? Like, and there's like bodies piled around you, I imagine, right? And then half of the troop just books it. They're like, oh, forget this. Forget this, Sal. You're not paying us enough. And then they leg off into the crowd. There's just a few hardy Axe members daring to stand here in front of you.
I'm just keeping the momentum going. Natural 20 on the second
yeah.
swing.
Crit ship.
Shepherd's
pretty-
back.
Pretty cool.
Crits are back on the
Shep is
menu, boy.
single-handedly doing more than
Rolled
all
really
of the
well.
hammers damage.
Dude, oh my gosh, this is the most damage we've done.
48 damage on the second swing.
48.
Haha.
You behead the leader of this troop, and then the rest just take
Peace out.
off.
That
This
hurt
troop
worse
is
than
effectively
Texas.
destroyed. Yeah.
And then, yeah, there's a pile of bodies. And Shep will
That's
just,
why it's difficult terrain, Shep.
That's right.
Yeah, this is all difficult. So it's 10, 20. It's just going to move wade through the bodies towards the prison. And that's his turn.
Right. It is the City Guard Squadron's turn. Now, one interesting thing about the City Guard is they do not treat terrain caused by crowds as a difficult terrain. So they can move through this crowd. They just blow their whistles or whatever and push people aside with their cudgels. And they're going to advance, clearing the crowd as they go. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So they get up here by the witness, and they are going to go ahead and do a 2-action lower halberds.
I'm just an innocent
witness.
city person.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
only did
you know what?
8 damage, Jay.
I'm gonna say they're gonna do this as non-lethal because they don't understand that you are, who you are. You're
good.
like this weirdo costume person pushing your way up towards, so
Oh.
everyone else is running away. Sorry.
Oh, that's right, because
Weirdo.
the crowd is all in cosplay, right?
Yep.
Yep.
But nobody
Uh,
has my jacket.
So I need a reflex save
Okay.
from you. I'll put it in the chat.
Blind?
Just click on the chat. I'm going to make this DC 2 lower because they're using non-lethal. So that's a success. You're going to take half damage here. Ooh, max damage 17. So you're going to take half of that. You take 8 points. That's non-lethal.
Bonk.
That's their second and third action. They use 2 actions to attack. As one other thing about troops is the more actions they use to attack, the more damage they do. Ghost is up. Ghost and Wraith. Chilling by the what is it? The fountain in the middle of the square.
All right. I think we're basically just doing some moving. Where it's I'm going to use the act together to get 4 actions basically out of it. So we're each going to move twice. So that would be 5, I believe, for me, and 25 for Arya. That's it. I'm getting close.
The last axe enforcers create like a little knot, a defensive knot against the hammers, and we'll go ahead and use all 3 actions to chop them down. So this is against the hammers, not Utia. This is a reflex save. Throw it in the chat. Oh, nice roll. 16 on the die for a 30, which is a critical success. They take no damage. And that is the Axe Enforcer troops' turn. Vendetta, Verde, you are up.
So just for clarification's sake, the guards, those are like city guards, like innocent blokes just doing their jobs.
The
Okay.
4 tokens,
Or
yeah.
not doing their jobs as
Yeah, or lack thereof.
Right.
And then I noticed they just kind of is on the map there, the wall where like what is an actual like climbable wall and what isn't. Just
Sure. So you see the cobblestones, and there's like looks like a little wall with a shadow there. I meant that to be just a curb, like to
A curb?
signify
Okay.
the end of the cobblestones. And then there's like a little bit of grass sort of inside that curb. Well, I would say it's difficult terrain until you get off the cobblestones.
until you have to. Okay.
Yep. And then right next to, then there's another sort of swath of cobblestones right there. That is bordered by the iron fence. So you're either going to have to climb that or go through the gates to
Iron
get
fence,
inside
okay.
that. Yeah.
So first turn gets me there with the difficult terrain. And then how high is the fence?
Probably about 10 feet, I would
10
say.
feet? Okay.
Yeah.
So climb. I'll climb that. Then I'll need help with getting over the wall.
Yep,
And
sure.
I'll roll a check for being very clear. I'm definitely leaving either to the hammers to fight, but I definitely don't I'm not going to fight or try to shoot somebody that's literally like showed up to work that day and is like, hey, I hear there's a court case. Better do my job as a bodyguard, you know? So I'm leaving them. Now I'm conflicted because now there's just guards and these judges, but all right, I'll try to roll to get over the fence.
Yep. Give me an athletics check. I'll say because you have to move twice to get to the fence and the third action to climb. But we'll make this a probably pretty easy check, say DC 12, since it's a wrought iron fence, with cross pieces, so you can just jump over. The tricky part are the spikes at the top. Natural 20.
Yeah. So super critical?
Unfortunately, critical is as good as get. So yeah, you easily hop over the fence.
Fair enough. All right, so that'll be my turn. Just getting myself in position. I'll yell out to the guards. We are the real Vigilant. Let them go.
Angel of Death is up.
Okay, so with the crowd, I can move basically 2 squares per action. Is that right?
That's correct. Yeah. So
So
20
if
feet.
I
All you
use-
need is a whistle.
So if I use all 3 actions, I can move 6 squares.
That sounds about right.
Okay, I'm gonna move then. I'll use all my actions to move up to get closer to the city guard and also to Kira or to the witness in case the witness needs healing
Who's
or
my
something.
first name? I would never
I'm
do
only
that to
saying
anyone.
it to God. I'm not saying it out loud. All right. So I'm moving to the northeast.
All right. It is the end of the turn. I'm going to move all these NPCs here. The judges already ran inside the jail. The lawyers follow them, of course.
Oh, they're only lawyers? I would have shot a lawyer.
Yeah. You didn't say they were evil.
All right. They're just doing their job, man. And then they're going to continue frog marching these prisoners. We'll say they get 4 squares.
That is so many lawyers.
They've got defense teams
Public
and
defenders.
Is,
Each one
is
gets
it
their own.
public defenders? Or?
Oh, I'm sure they have public defenders.
Mhm.
You see one of the guards say, hey, one of them hopped the fence. I guess I got to put these guys on the initiative tracker.
Oh, no.
That's a long tracker.
I know.
Guys, we got to start getting rid of these quicker.
I'm doing my part.
Oh, one of them's called a polite guard.
Please, sir. And
Yeah,
then
well,
finally, this woman who you saw at the desk last episode, I don't know if you recall her,
Mhm.
Oh, yeah,
wearing
she
a
was going through the papers, right?
She had checkered suit and like a little cap. She starts shoveling the papers into like this little handbag she has. And then she starts pulling out something from her handbag. It's amazing how much she can get out of it for just a small handbag, but she pulls out an entire town guard uniform and then she sort of ducks back into this alley here.
Do we
Is she Mary
recognize her
Poppins?
as that Vera?
It is not Vera.
Although maybe she was writing for the newspaper because there was the town guard uniform there.
That's right.
Mhm.
We go back to the top of round 3.
I don't know what that means, though. Can't you have 2 jobs? I mean, in this economy.
I've had 3 at one point, so.
I mean, I would think that definitely classifies under that's odd.
Right. Okay. So once I get in the grass, is that still difficult terrain?
No, once you get in the
north?
grass, it is not difficult.
So my first action, I'm going to move 10 feet, 15 feet, 20 feet, 25. So I'm staying within range of this
Oh, yeah.
guard. And my second action, can I step here, or is this a wall or a closed door?
You can see these doors.
Yep.
Those are the gates. So if you go directly north of where you're standing. Oh, that is a gate. Oh, I see. Yeah, you were right by a door.
Okay.
Yeah, you could just walk through the gate there.
So I'm going to use the step action so they don't provoke
Okay.
an opportunity attack. So that's my second action is the step. And my third action, I'm just going to attack because I won't be able to devise a stratagem this round.
Okay.
So
Who are you attacking and what
Oh,
are
sorry,
you?
the
yeah.
one directly south of me.
Oh,
And
okay.
I rolled a 4 for a... Oh, I saw James 29.
You're shooting
So I was like,
town
oh my
guard.
gosh.
A
Well,
4 for 12.
They attacked me. It's self-defense. I don't need your judgment. I'm not on trial here.
I mean,
But I still
kinda
missed, right?
You are a witness.
That's right. The arrow
We were
goes.
the good guys. No.
They attacked me.
the
Oh, they
arrow-
did actually. Yeah, you're right.
They
sorry.
did.
They did, yeah. The arrow goes
Non-lethally.
flying through them, and they all whirl and look at you.
Well, I know even if I hit, it won't be lethal because I suck.
That's a warning shot.
yeah.
Is assault with a deadly
Just yell
weapon.
next time I
let's
won't
be real.
miss.
Don't make me not
Same
miss
face.
next time.
The hammers are up. They're just going to beat on this remnants of the Axe Enforcer gang. They're going to use all 3 actions to chop them down. So they all come up with their hammers and start surrounding the survivors. So we'll see how well these axes withstand this attack. 6 on the die for an 18. That fails. They're going to take full damage. 2d6 plus 5 bludgeoning damage. So they take 10 points of damage. And the last of the axes are beaten down by Utia's gang. And then she's going to direct... She has 2 actions, so she's going to direct her group towards the city squadron with her first action.
Now we're going to see whose side they're on.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then she'll make an attack lethally on these guys.
Whoa!
Here we go. Warhammer.
Are we sure she's better than Grogan?
Natural 20.
Oh, jeez.
Utia's pissed.
That's 24 points
Oh
of
my
damage.
gosh. She didn't
Which-
polish that hammer for nothing, guys.
I mean, it's no shepherd, but
Yeah, true.
So one of the tokens is gone as she wades into a group. They're got their attention focused on the witness and Vendetta Verde, who just hopped the fence, and she wades in among them, brains a couple, and then a bunch scatter. Warden, you're up.
You guys sure we don't want to take your tea out?
priorities, my friend.
I'm gonna say a real easy way not to leave a vacuum is just to take out everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, this is how gangs are
Just
born.
end the
guys.
campaign.
Triples striding through difficult terrain. My turn's over as I advance a little further towards the gate.
All right, we got the city squadron here. Oh boy, what to do? I feel like they would view the hammers as their main antagonist right now. The little
Definitely not
captain
the
Yeah, I
of
don't
the
know
guard
why.
would turn and shout to the guards, "You take the ones entering the zone. We'll take these ruffians." And they're going to lower halberds. Lower things I got wrong. Wait, no, that would be the words you say wrong. Right, okay. I got
Have
too
a-
many.
We have a new section.
Yeah, that's my column. I've got 2 already words you say wrong.
Have them go after Utia. She's the one who
Yeah,
just
they're going to go
brains some
after...
guards.
oh, yeah, Utia. Thank you. Yes, excellent point. So Utia's going to have to roll a basic reflex save here as they use 3-action halberd attack.
James, do you ever play Pathfinder by yourself? Or James J?
No. I should, though. Look at this. Natural 1 on her save.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
She's going to take double damage here. This is a 1d10 plus 10 damage with 3 actions. She's going to take 36 points of damage.
Ow.
Bonk.
Isn't that 38?
Yes, thank you. 38 points of damage.
Does her troop also take it because it's an emanation and she's attached to it, or how does that work?
So as the troop, it determines. So she's a commander of a troop, right? So when this troop is attacked, you get to choose whether you're attacking the commander or the troop itself.
Oh, okay.
So in this case, because it was Utia who did the damage to them, they did it to Utia. Utia wades into the flank of this group, scatters a bunch of them, but the rest of them form ranks, clearly trained for this kind of crowd control stuff, lower their halberds and just wound her a couple of times, and she's driven back among her allies. Warden, you're up. Oh, no.
Yeah, I just moved.
Oh, you moved. Sorry.
Lots of movement.
All right, we got the Valorous Guard here. We'll see Vendetta Verde and the Witness come over. He's going to one
Is
action.
there such thing as a valorous guard? Let's just be honest. We wouldn't exist if that was the case.
Come on, guys! And he charges up towards the two of you. What is he? 25 feet of movement. So he'll use the whole thing. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, now they have 25 feet of movement.
And then, well, there's no crowd in here. So he's
No, I'm talking the guards are so pathetic every other day of the year.
That's right. He will take out his crossbow. I'm going to do a little roll here. Evens, he's going to attack Witness. Odd, Vendetta Verde. So this is an attack against the Witness. Here comes the crossbow strike. That's an 18 on the die for a 25.
Ah, that hits.
Ooh, 6 points of damage. That's his turn. Now it is the Beaming Guard's turn. He's going to take out his sap. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He's enjoying this crowd control just a little too much.
Oh, the beam went, hey,
this is what they train all year for, and now they finally get to do it.
I finally get to use my sap. Okay.
Which hand do I hit with?
Natural 1.
Clearly.
A little too enthusiastic
He
about it.
runs up and just drops it.
Fumbles it. Yeah.
His palms are sweaty.
What do I do with my hands?
Knees weak, arms are heavy.
Second action to attack. 14 on the die, misses. All right, we've got the Polite Guard. Excuse me, sir. I think you have to remove yourself back over the fence, please. This is an official
You don't
police
have
action.
proper credentials.
Kill him with kindness.
You need a permit to be in here.
He'll come up, use 2 actions to rush up to you with his take out his sap. So that's 3 actions. Ghost, you are up.
So still kind of the same as before, trying to get places. So we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20. So we use 2 actions to move Ghost, and we'll use 2 actions to move Arya. We'll wave at the line of guards over there. Like, don't mind us, just passing through. Bye. And again, that's all I got.
Okay.
Moving 2 characters is hard, guys.
Through difficult terrain. Quirky Guard's turn. Comes up 5, 10, 15, 20. He pulls out his crossbow with a second action. Third action, he will, once again, odds. Kira. Evens. Vendetta Verde. Oh, Kira.
Again?
Such a good character.
I'm going to go back to delivering
I love
babies.
that. I was evens last time, and that odds, so
Yeah,
it did
yeah.
actually switch.
Did it really?
He's
That's
just
fine.
trying to... Oh, I missed anyways.
3, the crossbow bolt goes flying over your head and then uses his third action to reload. Vendetta Verde, you are up.
All right, I'm going to run past Pathetic Guard number 1.
He does have an attack of opportunity, so when you get up here,
Yeah. By all means.
he's going to sap you. There's an 8 in the die for a 17, so that misses. He swings at you, duck under his blow. Go ahead and move where you were going to move. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. Like, guys, you're below your pay grade here. Just run. And I'll yell to, I guess, you tell me how this works. So I want to yell to this guard to say, like, just let him go kind of thing.
Yeah.
As I have the gun posed at him.
Could be, I think, I would
It's
ask
like
for
a
demoralize check.
Demoralize? Okay.
Yeah. Technically in combat, it's very difficult to engage in diplomacy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
you need I think, John, you can speak to this better than I can, like some feat to do like a quick.
Yeah, there's ones that you can make like the impressions in combat, but
Bummer.
it's a
Almost
specific feat.
All right, so a 2 on that. He is a tough guard, so
Yeah.
And that counts as an action, right?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 1 to move, 1 to try to demoralize. Number 3 to shoot this dude, I guess. Show more mean business. I'm gonna go non-lethal shot, so like in the leg.
Okay, so this will be. Oh, I'm gonna have to do a quick rule look up. Hang on a second here. I'm not sure you can do a non-lethal with a ranged attack.
I know in D&D you can't.
I mean, you're firing seeds, right?
I'm firing seeds into his leg, but again,
So,
it's also a seed that would kill somebody if they were shot by it. So it's
well, but that's I mean, you can treat it like the beanbag shots. You know, the less than lethal, but
But it's still smart.
I'm gonna have to make that the.
like, oh, it's less than lethal. It shattered all of your ribs, but it's not lethal.
Is a flesh
And I'm thinking like
You die,
police, like
that's
in
on
real
you,
world, you shoot
basically.
it's a non-lethal shot.
Mhm.
I feel like Pathfinder has like blunted arrows. It's like an ammunition type.
Right. Yeah, I
I
think.
wonder if they have.
They have Nerf darts.
I wonder if they have bullets that are non-lethal.
Officer, I shot a mustard seed, okay? A mustard seed.
All right, I see no. Nothing in the non-lethal rule. Well, I'll
Okay.
just make a note and use it for what I got wrong later. But yeah, you absolutely can make a non-lethal attack according to my understanding of the rule today. It does
Everything is content for
That's
the
right.
future.
because your weapon doesn't have the non-lethal trait. This will be a -2 to the attack.
Okay.
And just as a reminder, it's the last attack that puts him down is what matters.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you could do lethal now, and then, but of course we could flavor it like doing non-lethal would, make him less inclined to respond in kind of thing. 28 is a hit. Was this lethal or non-lethal?
This would be non-lethal
Okay, that is still a hit.
because I don't know how much. Like he could have 10 hit points. All I know. So
Yeah.
Absolutely.
and that could have easily critted. So
Go ahead and roll damage.
it didn't take off the activation. So take off 1 damage from that.
Okay, I'll just give the 12 points of damage. And you did not activate the ammunition,
No,
right?
did not
Yeah, so no persistent fire damage. So yeah, you fire your gun into his belly. So into the initiative order he goes.
It says it usually requires specific traits, feats, or creative rulings, as standard range attacks don't inherently have the non-lethal option like some melees
Oh.
do.
Mm-hmm.
That was a
What-
creative ruling.
Creative ruling.
Thank
That's your loophole right there.
Yeah, no oops for you, boy.
We always capitalize the first. I waited till after you let him shoot before.
I mean, what would have happened is his to hit would have gone up by 2 to a 30,
Is that a crit?
which would be a crit.
Uh,
So he would take an extra 12 points of damage. Let's do that.
okay.
No.
He's still alive.
Oh my god.
But yeah, you get him right in the neck or something, and he, spins around.
That seems like Bo's ignorance, though. Like, I want this to be non-lethal as he's shooting a handgun. It's like,
As he shoots him in the face.
He's 10 feet away. I feel like there's a very easy 10-degree difference of like my hand. Like I am shooting at your foot.
You hit him in the femoral artery anyway. I mean, the persistent fire damage will kill him. If that's the
that
damage
wasn't
that does
non-activated.
it.
So it's
Yeah, no
This is
no
a
persistent fire damage.
I have to literally you can't activate and then do it in the
Oh.
system. I'd have to switch the bullet and then do
That's
it.
annoying.
I'll try to start doing that.
Bo's
just-
crying, and the Guardian's like, no, trust me, it's non-lethal. Just go to sleep.
Vedetta
sleep.
Verde is our bad man. Be like,
Oh man.
you just killed it. No, he's sleeping.
I love that bit. All right, that's my turn.
Oh my god.
Speaking of death, Angel of Death is up.
Well, I can't resist a pretty little line of enemies, so I'm going to stride 10 feet through difficult terrain.
I'm gonna duck.
It's a reflex. Am I far enough I can get all of these guys, right?
Oh god.
Well, okay.
I will get,
Before you do something like
Wraith.
this, just remember this is. It's not like if you attack all 3 tokens, it doesn't matter. You're attacking the whole group as a whole. So targeting specific tokens affects the group as a whole. So
okay,
it doesn't matter. Like you're not going to get extra damage if you hit 3 of them.
but it's a line.
Even if it's a line, it doesn't matter because even if they were spread out like in a line the other way,
Uh-huh.
you would have the same damage. What you're doing, it's just the way the troop rules
They're
work.
basically like swarms. So
yeah, it's like a swarm. Yeah.
Right.
So
but I can't do anything that targets one creature. So
that's correct. Yeah.
That's really the only thing I can do.
Right. So an area of effect spell would work. Okay. Yeah, but it's not going to triple up the damage. You're not going to do damage for each token.
No, I didn't think I was.
You can still use a spell that targets a creature, one creature. I just can't use like distracting strike, or I can't
It depends on the
trip
spell.
a whole troop.
If you do a spell like charm, that's a single target, would have no effect on the. It's like the swarm, right?
Sure.
Think of any spell or activity that would target out a single person. Fear, for example, wouldn't work. But an area of effect spell would. And for example, just to, I don't know, confuse things or help you understand better, like if they had been arrayed like horizontally to you, you still could have used the line attack with area of effect and gotten the same effect spell-wise. So you could move in a different way and do like an angle where you don't hit ghost, but you do hit the troop.
Because even if you target just one of them,
so I'm not going to do damage on all 3 tokens.
Yes,
they're just
They
it's
count
like
as
one
one.
big token. Think of it as like instead of using one super large token like a swarm, I'm using individual tokens because they can move, they can change their shape.
Okay, I thought there was like each one was a clump of people. So
it is kind of in flavor, but by the rules, it's like one big amorphous blob of creatures that changes shape.
And if you do a lot of damage on the first token, because that's the only one you target, and it bleeds over, the damage would bleed over to the second token, even if it wasn't in the area.
Okay. Gotcha.
And I get to choose which tokens to take off. So even if you attack like the pink token, I could decide to take one of the other blue tokens off if it reduced the damage.
Okay, so I am going to retcon that. I'm going to stay where I was.
That seems unfair.
I disagree, but...
I mean, like, I just killed all the people right here. No, you didn't. You killed the ones that were way over there.
I think it's interesting in the subreddit discussions. That is a thing of like criticism, but you have to, like, I think even in the rules are like, you have to kind of use your imagination to explain how this works. Like, okay. Thanks, Pathfinder.
Yeah, that feels like the easy out of like, you just have to figure out how it works.
Right. So basically, I mean, in some ways it's kind of easier because you can target any of those tokens, even with a line attack, and affect them all the same way as if you had them all lined up.
Okay.
I mean, you could still AoE and hit Utia.
How do you feel about Utia, Nate? I can't tell.
I don't know. She was the one who's like, I don't care. This is my business. I'm going to break anyone's kneecaps to get their money.
Whoa.
So
pretty bad person.
If I move 10 feet to the right, which I did.
Yeah.
And do you see my line right now?
Yep.
Because I don't want to hit Kira either. It's a 60-foot thing. So am I good to hit? If it's a 60-foot line, I'm getting the pink token, and then I'm getting the town guard that's by Kira.
Yes, that works.
Yeah, good job.
All right, sorry for that long explanation.
No,
I hope that helps.
I completely was confused because I thought they were sort of autonomous tokens.
I mean, if you didn't do it, I was probably going to do the exact same one.
That is going to be in a Radiance Torrent. I'll put it in the chat. It's a reflex save.
All right.
I'm doing the 2 action, and that's... Oh, God, I hate being low level. My save is so low.
That's good. 19? I feel like that's a high save.
Well, Holly's got some high-level characters.
Yeah, I'm in Abomination Vaults at level 9 right now, so it's like...
Yes, but the numbers then line up a little more with what maybe those of us that came from that other game are used to at the low levels.
Yeah.
When you get to the higher levels and you're like, I rolled a 29, it's a failure. You're
That's
like,
right.
I'm sorry, what?
So they critically succeeded.
They rolled a natural 20. So the city squad guardian rolled a natural 20.
Okay, what about the
beaming guard? Here we go.
Aw. Sorry, dude, to harsh your buzz.
Life is so good today. Oh!
Now, let's remember, he's beaming because he gets a chance to, like,
Zap us.
knock out civilian.
That's a 9 on the die. That's a 14. That fails your DC 19 reflex save. Go ahead and roll damage. It'll take the full sweet damage.
Oh.
This was the guy who was really looking forward to going home and spending his night with a family.
Aww.
It's his daughter's birthday, first birthday.
Jeez, Nate.
Well, he needed to make different career
If he
choices.
was that kind of guy, he wouldn't be beaming at the idea of
Innocent
like,
people going to jail.
yeah.
Well, he's beaming because he just got roasted by a beam. Whatever his inner radiance.
That's true. Yeah.
I don't think that's how beams work. Like, if you get hit with a beam, you don't just start beaming. Like,
Technically, again, to be an editor here, it is Serafina who's beaming.
Oh.
Don't
Am I
use
right?
my real name, Jay.
Oh, sorry. I mean, it is the
angel
angel
of
death.
death.
Yeah. This voice from up in heaven says, and this is Serafina.
I mean,
I mean,
Okay, 14
No more sugar
points
before
of
we
damage.
record.
I think this is
know.
marvelous.
You're the one that brought the cookies, dude.
There's the
Sorry.
donuts out on the table. We're going long. Yeah.
subscribe to our Patreon. Give us money to do this more.
You come on Discord. This is us 24/7.
Our listeners are rethinking their life choices right now.
They're just fast forwarding past
We
this. What
under-
are we joking?
We realize you have a choice on what you listen to, and we appreciate you putting up with our BS.
Oh, I think it's lovely.
14 points of damage to the beaming guy.
All right. Your turn is ended, right?
Yes.
Okay. So the folks up by the jail are continuing into the jail. The ugly watch officer, I'm going to say he still is like, keep him going. And the bashful guard says, gosh, okay. And so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Gosh.
So the Brax, the bearded middle-aged dude who's being accused of being shepherd, gets inside the jail. Rudy Tooty, the pumpkin leshy,
Tootie.
right behind him. And the two albino dwarves, Sigrid and Gorham Ghostbrow, are behind Rudy Tooty. And then Sorrow Flightly, the red, not black-furred, red-furred kitsune. And of course, the animated skeleton, known simply as Krail, start heading inside.
So is an animated skeleton an actual like playable class, or is this literally like they pulled it from a dungeon?
An animated skeleton is a playable ancestry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Isn't there a... Was it...
Kill me off now. I want to play one.
One of the Pathfinder pods has a playable skeleton, right? Was
Yeah,
that-
that Skull and Shackles, one of the characters, is. It's interesting. She's a.
Shout out.
Yeah, shout out to Bestow Curse. Her character is like a captain who'd been murdered, and she reanimates as a skeleton, but she doesn't know who killed her. So that's part of the cool backstory. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Pretty cool class. And then finally, I'm not going to put a town guard uniform on her. This woman who's in the alley steps out in her town guard uniform and heads over towards the entrance to the jail.
What is going on?
I know.
And I'm going to say she slips inside.
That's odd, Kira.
I wonder.
Witness.
You guys are so unprofessional.
You should try to talk these guys into jailbreaking before they go in the jail.
Yeah.
That's right.
There's like if ever there was an active
back.
riot and time to run, do it now. There's 4
We go
guards,
to the-
5 of them.
Sorry, we go to the top of round 4.
All right.
Witnesses up.
I'm going to use my first action to step because I still have my short bow, so I'm like doing a Katniss Everdeen, leaning back.
Nice.
Out
and
of
the
the way.
step diffuse like the beaming guard is unable to use his reactive strike.
I love it. And I'm going to devise a stratagem on him as I'm coolly, in a cool way, falling away from him. So let's see what I roll. Oh, a 2.
Oh, so close.
This is funny because Diana and I have been like brainstorming on
So
ways
many
to make
cool
devise a
things.
stratagem better, but
I
with
can't.
2s, man.
I can't do anything with that.
So now you have to choose skill or attack stratagem.
If I use the devise, which I'm not going to, but I'd use it for an attack.
Okay.
Oh, actually, I could demoralize him.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, you can
I'll
demoralize the
him.
beaming guard.
Yeah, I'll use it as a skill.
And I believe in this case, is it +1 or plus?
It's
I
a
think
+1.
I think it's +1 because it's not related to a case.
Yep.
Yep.
So I'm going to demoralize him. Whoops.
Against his will DC.
And I get a skill stratagem for a +1.
A 20. Nice. That is a success.
He's scared of me.
He is scared of you. He's frightened 1.
He probably sees VV behind me, and that's what he's actually afraid of, but I think it's me.
No, he thinks you have rabies.
So that was my second action.
You have one
Wait,
action.
devise.
Devise a stratagem.
Which I used to
Oh, you
demoralize.
stepped
So that was my third.
demoralize,
Yeah.
yeah.
So my turn's done.
Do we have to change his name from Beaming Guard to Frightened Guard?
Yeah.
Yeah. The ugly watch officer,
Oh, no. Come on. It's me.
just being wounded severely by this creature, pulls out his warhammer, and he will take a 5-foot step forward and strike VV. That's a 6 on the die for a 19, which misses. VV ducks underneath, and then let's say he, with his third action, takes out his shield. He doesn't raise it, though, since he doesn't have the actions. He has his shield strapped to his back. He pulls it off, and he is now carrying it.
Nice shield.
Thanks, I got it.
Make sure you put it up next time. Otherwise, this could go very poorly for you.
I got it on sale at Merv's.
Oh, that sounds wonderful.
Yeah. Okay, the hammers. It's Hammer's turn. Oh, boy.
It's Hammer's time.
I was just gonna, am I gonna go there? I don't know.
It's hammer time.
Thank you, John, for taking
You're
the hit
welcome.
on that.
Wait, that was the whole play? You wanted her to be the new thing so you could make an MC Hammer joke?
I
love your line game.
It wasn't my
Martha's playing the
plan,
long
but man, I'm
game.
going to take it.
Happy accidents.
That's a long con, man.
Mm-hmm.
They're going
What
to
would the
attempt to...
That's
They're
true.
gonna-
It's very in character.
They're going to do a 3-action chop him down. I guess hammer him down as they engage with the city guard squadron. City guard has to make this reflex save. I'll throw in the chat. 8 in the die for 17. That's a failure. So they're going to take the full 2d6 plus 5 damage. So 10 points of damage.
I love how the damage display says chop them down, but you're hitting with hammers.
That's right. Well, I designed the axe enforcer first, and then
Oh.
yeah. So I pasted over a lot of their abilities to the other team. But let's see. Must do quick math. They do not lose token, although they did take the full 10 points of damage. Now it is Utia's turn. She is severely wounded. She is bleeding profusely, flavor bleeding, not persistent bleeding. And she's going to go ahead and attack this group with her Warhammer once. 14 on the die for a 23 is a hit. Oh, full damage. They take 12 points of damage. And then another City Guard Squadron token is gone. And then she's going to make a second attack on them at map. A 7 on the die for 11 is a miss. Warden, you're up.
I have so much more running to do. 30. It's only 6 squares as far as I can run.
As soon as you get to the green, you're good. So you go north.
Can you flank troop?
You flank a troop. That's a damn good question. I don't think you can.
Can you flank a swarm?
I don't know.
These tough questions.
Google says you generally cannot flank a troop with standard flanking rules.
Look at the rules lawyer over here.
Rules detective.
Gemini's.
Okay.
Gemini's doing
I'd
a
like
lot
to
of work.
devise a rule strategy.
I think you. I'm going to say yes. Yes, you can flank a troop.
Okay.
Hopefully, Diana can look up the rule while you're doing this roll and figure out the right answer.
Well,
But yes, absolutely, you can.
Reddit says yeah.
Yeah.
Google says no. I
Is it
believe
Google
Reddit.
AI though?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Okay.
I trust
Yeah.
that as far
Throw
as I throw
AI
it.
out the
Yeah,
window.
Okay,
Gemini.
okay. So Reddit says yes. Nothing in flanking rules or the troop rules make them immune. I could see someone arguing it, but we're not going to.
They can take that to Reddit.
Yeah.
Argue
Yep.
it there.
I will revisit the troop rules again. Possible fodder for future what I got wrong.
They're saying
Eventually,
the troops
we're
can't
just going
flank.
to play for like 5 minutes, and the whole rest of the episode is going to be what I
Yeah.
got wrong.
That's right. We just have to play enough episodes to equal the number of mistakes I make.
Or our listeners
So
can
this is an
comment on our
infinite
episodes.
contract.
Yeah.
Nate, you may move.
So Shepard/Nate has a question.
Yeah.
Because we have now decided to attack City Guard instead of other gangsters. What direction in the campaign are you guys choosing to go? Are we the bad guys now, or are we the good guys? Because you guys have attacked innocent people. Two of the party have.
I was attacked first.
They came out and swung with weapons non-lethally. So Shepard needs to know, is he going to go after the hammers? Is he going after the city guard? Or is he ignoring everything and going inside?
I think you don't get the benefit of the consensus of everybody in a battle.
Sure.
This is how you interpret.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say I don't have an opinion on this matter, but realistically speaking, chaos of battle.
I agree with that. That's good. Yeah. So it's up to Shepard to decide what he's going to do here.
Sure.
Like, you don't know my intent was, oh, he shot. Let's run away. We're the worst guards ever.
Mm-hmm.
That was my hope.
Yo, I see you inside shooting at a guard too. The only person who hasn't engaged city guard at this point is Marth and Arya. Who's running on by.
You don't say.
Marth, did you tell us your interaction with Utia and how she basically said she doesn't much care about being any different? She had her whole like...
I think it was
That
Bo
wasn't
who
with
got
me. That was with Bo.
Yeah.
Bo, did you communicate
I
that?
tried to talk to UT and she just walked away from me.
Yeah, she didn't want to talk
Yeah.
to you. That was what it was.
And you and T and I have a decent relationship. Like, I
talked
believe
as a
there's like a
vigilante,
saving
though.
grace there.
Mhm.
And I shot after guards shot at Kira. Kira's already shot at twice by the time, and we ruled out that
Sure.
shots with a crossbow are non-lethal.
Mm.
Right.
So-
Yeah. These were lethal attacks on the folks that hopped the fence.
Gotcha.
But you wouldn't have seen that, so make your choice.
We can see through it. It's a wrought iron fence.
Yeah.
So I can see everything going on in the courtyard and out here.
I mean, at the same time, we did come here with the intent of getting these people free.
Yep.
Mhm.
So I don't think Shepard would necessarily be the most naive of the, like, we're going to show up and they're going to say, oh, okay. Like,
Hmm.
I love this mid-battle moral crisis.
I know.
This is
moral.
yeah.
He's got a lot of time while he's running to the gates.
That's right. That's right.
what are everybody... Oh,
Just
God.
thinking
This
about
one
it.
was so heavy.
Yeah.
That's right.
We've been fighting gangsters, the Axes, the whole time. We haven't gone after City Guard. Like you said, they showed up just to do their job. You know, they're not necessarily involved in this, so...
I'm so regretting not yelling. In my head, I was going to yell something before jumping and going past, and now I regret not doing it.
So we could run in there too, but I'm gonna run by all these hammers who they didn't attack Marth, so we at least have that going for us. But if
yeah, like, that's, you guys probably wouldn't know, but like Utia and Marth there, or I guess Utia and Ghost had like a moment
Mhm.
where they like,
The nod.
you guys do your thing. I gotta go take care of this.
was it communicated to us that Utia is still a terrible, horrible person after your conversation? Because I see her grievously wounded. If we're gonna hack her down, now might be the time. I have a decision to either go to the door or go to the back of her group and try to get flanking.
Ooh.
You're not going to be able to flank the hammers now, anyways, regardless.
Yeah. It's just a matter of, like, because this is all difficult terrain, where do I run? You know, it's 6 squares.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's gonna have to be a Shepard decision.
I don't know
'Cause
if I don't know
think,
if I
like, right
if-
away, both like Marth and Bo would have completely different opinions on what
Yep,
to do
yep.
there.
Mhm. I would
I
trust.
don't know if we do.
I would trust.
I see that she's redeemed. Like, I literally, like, the conversation I had with her was, hey, no, you could be a shining hope of the city. Just don't extort people to do it.
Yep.
Like, I honestly, when she came and shot in, I literally thought, I'm like, oh, she took my thing. She's going to show that she's a shining hope here.
Yeah.
Is she? Oh my God, no.
Yeah.
Clearly not. But
Yeah.
that's.
But
But I think you're probably in the same boat as
yeah,
that.
he's still thinking of the like power vacuum, not great.
Yep.
And she's got at least some qualities. And if we saved her right here, that makes it an even more like, hey, you owe us a certain amount. Like,
Hear that, listeners? We're not at each other's throats in case anyone was thinking about that.
Yeah.
We have moral objections to certain things.
It's been
I'm
a
gonna
hot
say,
minute since
let's
we had
stop
that.
the metagaming here, and Shep needs to make a decision what he's doing.
I need to know if it was communicated to us that Utia said she
It was
doesn't
not.
care. She's going to extort
No.
people and
In
break
the podcast, it was not
break
communicated
people's
to us.
kneecaps.
Yeah, you wouldn't have had that conversation.
Gotcha. then if Shep doesn't know, he'll just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He waves. Hey guys, thanks for coming.
Archives.
I already did that.
Just so we're on the same page, that would have been a potentially formative decision for where we go with this campaign.
Oh, yeah,
so I
for
want to
sure.
be real clear that I'm not the one who's going to go, I'm a barbarian. I just run into the room and attack. But yeah, you guys
Said
just
I
made
cast
it.
fireball.
You guys made a decision to kill some innocent people today. And Shep will remember that.
Archives of Nethys says that you can flank a troop, but it has to go through the middle of it, the token. You can't like
It's a normal
skim
flanking.
it. So
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just for clarification.
Thank you, Diana. Woohoo!
Appreciate
I didn't
it.
get it wrong. Yes. All right. Warden moved his full movement towards the hammers, but off to the side,
Another
rushing towards the
boring
gates to
turn.
follow his fellow Vigilant. Is that right?
Yep, he does 3 strides.
Okay. It is the city guard's turn. They're going to turn their focus on the hammers. 3 action halberd strike.
I think your decision is about to be moot.
Well, this is on the
Town
hammers,
guards are about
not
to take
on.
her out.
Yeah,
This is on the hammers, not on Utia.
Oh,
really.
Since
I'm
the
surprised.
hammers made the strike on them last. All right, 11. That's a success. So this will be half damage, but it is full 1d10 plus 10. So 12 points of damage. The hammers take half of this, and they lose a token as several more of the hammers fall on the ground, dead. Okay, cool. Valorous Guard is up. He fired his crossbow last time. Seeing the ugly watch officer in trouble, he's going to reload and focus on Vendetta Verde. Okay, here comes the attack.
And we're saying range, you can't do non-lethal.
This is a lethal attack.
So it's lethal.
Well-
So they've attacked us lethally.
yeah. They've always
17.
attacked. Well,
Yes.
minus the one
Besides
sap
the
attack,
sap, yeah.
all
Right.
of them were lethal attacks.
Yeah. That's a 10 on the die for a 17.
That'll miss.
Okay. He reloads with his second action and then shoots a crossbow bolt with his third action. A 19 for a 21.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Just barely.
That's 2 points of damage. I guess lethal attack yours.
I think you can make a non-lethal attack with a ranged weapon. You just have to take the penalty.
I know there's I was looking too, and there's like a half thing that also says like there's a feature on a ranged weapon that can make it non-lethal. So
Mhm.
that would kind of imply that you need that to make it that way, but
Yeah, it's just like a sword. You can
Right,
make a,
yeah, it's then you won't take the penalty to hit, right?
Yeah, it's just you take a -2 circumstance penalty
Yeah.
to the attack
We'll figure it
roll.
out.
Yep.
The beaming guard, frightened, tentatively takes a step towards the witness. And then with his sap, which he's really excited to use. Finally, I get to use this sap my daughter gave me for Christmas. He will strike out at the witness, a 14 for 22.
Right?
Party of family values.
Yeah.
Giving weapons to each other for Christmas.
The witness takes 7 points of damage, and then he will make a second strike with the sap. 13 for a 17.
That misses.
All right. That is his turn, and his frightened condition comes down one. He's no longer frightened. The polite guard. Ooh. Let Vendetta Verde get away from him. He's going to come up 5, 10, 20 to flank Vendetta Verde. He's got his sap out already. Here comes the sap attack. 8 on the die for a 17.
that'll miss.
And then he'll make a second attack at map. 5 for a 13 misses. Ghost, you're up.
I'm again going to basically be doing movement stuff. Technically, I would have to do it as like Arya moves, then I do Void Step, which is what I'm going to do, and then Arya moves again. But I'm not going.
Back together.
I'm not going to bounce back and forth. I'm just going to move the peoples.
Yep.
So yeah, I use Void Step to go first 30 feet, and then another 30 feet with Marth. How would the movement work with Arya right now? Because she's right on the border of.
So you do it by what kind of terrain the square you're entering is. So the next one would be just 5 feet. So she can do her full movement, no penalty.
Okay.
Yep.
Arya moves 25, and then she moves another 25, and we are firmly in the courtyard. Woo!
You run through, like, there's a few guards here that are trying to keep Vendetta Verde and Witness out, and 2 more people run in.
They're busy
They're
dealing with
breaching
them.
the perimeter.
No one pay attention to me.
Quickly, get the prisoners inside.
Just passing through, guys.
Don't
You're doing
let
good
them
work.
be
Bye.
cattle to the slaughterhouse, Bo.
All right, the quirky guard, who had reloaded already, sees Arya and Ghost here, will aim his crossbow at Ghost as he runs in. Return back to... leave the perimeter, citizen. 16 misses. The crossbow bolt skitters on the cobblestones.
No, thank you.
And then he will reload, and then third action will fire at map 13 for 15 misses. And we go to Vendetta Verde.
All right, I'm going to clear the path, shove the troll guard, or the goblin guard.
All right. Ooh.
19 on the die for a 28.
And I think you...
29, actually, because of my magical item.
That's right. That is a critical success. No, is it? Let's see. He has a DC 20, so not a critical success. You
Okay.
missed by 1.
So I'll push him 1 to the left. I'll give the polite guard a opportunity attack as I use my next 2 movements.
All right. Here comes the sap. Strikes out at
yeah.
Vendetta Verde. 12 on the die for a 21.
Yep.
So you take 9 points of damage.
All right, and then, I use my next 2 movements to basically put myself right in front of that door, and I posture the gun at the one guard and just be like, "Don't touch anything. Do not touch this door. You have a chance to get away. These are innocent people."
I'm going to need some help out here. And you probably can peek through the doors and you see another half dozen guards in this entryway.
All right, that's my turn.
Angel of Death, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to move. For my first action, I'll move 10 feet. Now I'm at the edge of the thing. Now, did the beaming guard... I know I already attacked him, but did he attack the witness lethally at any point, or just the sap?
He's got a sap, but hasn't attacked lethally, though his friends are peppering her with crossbow bolts, which are lethal attacks.
Witness, use him as a shield. Hold him in front of me.
That's, you could reposition to take cover behind them. It's meager cover, though.
Meager.
Just a +1 to AC with 1 person between you and a ranged attacker.
I'm pretty sure I'm going to need to heal the witness at some point, I'm just going to use the rest of my next action to get within range of that. 25. And then he's already frightened, right? Or did that come off?
That came off.
That came off. All right, I'm going to try to demoralize him then.
All right, go ahead and make that check.
Sergeant Frisky.
Sergeant Frisky. You remember Sergeant Frisky?
Frisky.
He was the watch officer. Sergeant Frisky and Officer Chisky.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Someone's all creative impulse is firing that episode.
22.
22 is a success. He is frightened 1.
Okay, that's my turn.
All right. Get inside. Get inside. So the prisoners keep moving inside. Brax is in. There's a bunch of guards inside. The 2 dwarves are in. Only Sorrow, Flightly, and Krail are outside the building right now. Interestingly enough, you can see, probably you've noticed, I imagine it's the witness who really saw this, the woman who changed into the guard's uniform. You can see this woman sort of standing off to the side, clearly pretending to be a guard, but seeing you and in the doorway, she's going to edge back towards the back of this little anteroom.
So my position there didn't block in any way?
No, there's 2 doors there.
Your arms are up and
I
they're
feel like-
walking under it.
Okay. Yeah, because I pointed the gun directly at, they would have literally had to have lifted my gun out of the way.
They're proceeding single file line.
Yeah.
His
away
body
from,
isn't blocking the door. They're
Yeah,
walking through the door.
I'm going to say you would have had to grapple or something to prevent someone from going in.
I said I was doing that, but I guess I didn't explain well, the intent of what I was trying to do, so it's fine.
Yep. Yeah, I just want to follow the rules, for this stuff. There are things that you could do to try to prevent this. But yeah, it's also the prisoners walking in. The guard you're threatening, the bashful guard, is on the other side, just urging them to get inside. Anyways, that is the end of round 4. We're going to call it there. We're right in the middle of this battle. We got ourselves a little interesting choices here to make pretty soon as we'll end things here for the Minus 20 podcast.
We move through the blocks when the sun drops low. Black mask, steel hearts, that's how we roll. Every corner got a devil trying to claim his space, but we break those axes, keep them off our base. Third person view, but we living it real. Street prophets with a purpose make the wicked ones kneel. Fire breathing demons try to torch our hood. We stand as the barrier between evil and good. Community first, the code we live by. War protect us to the day that we die. No capes on our backs, but we heroes just the same. Fighting in the alleys where nobody knows our name.
We the ones who hold the line when darkness falls and stars don't shine.
Vigilante justice in the dead of night. Breaking demon weapons by the street light. Every soul we save is worth the risk we take. Heavy is the burden for the people's sake. They don't see us coming, but they feel the change. Mysterious guardians keeping safe their range. From the projects to the avenue, we make our rounds. Silent as the wind, deadly as the sounds of axes hitting pavement when we break their grip. Demons lose their power when we make them slip. War defenders, that's what we claim to be. Fighting for the innocent, keeping our city free.
We the ones who hold the line when darkness falls and stars don't shine.